How's your month going? Because we're on, what is it, June? Not June. I'm thinking of my daughter's birthday. We're on January 22nd. I have a calendar. I didn't have this calendar for a year, so this space got occupied by things, and I'm like, all I have to do is clean off this, and I can put my calendar up. I said that on, like, the 3rd or 4th when we got the calendars, and it's the 22nd, and I still haven't done it.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around. Can't stop, roll back down. My ladies, short, tall, thin or wide, always down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Whether you're ready or not, time for
At the very least, I achieved that I cleaned off the desk and put the calendar on there. And I have workspace again. Ooh. We don't have to look over here. Ooh. Well, let's not worry about that. This is clean. Good job. Happy Tuesday. May it be a happy Tuesday. May the odds be ever in my favor. You know what? Any day that it's over 32 degrees in the morning is a good day. You know, the heater struggles a little less. You go outside, it's freezing, but it's not freezing, where it totally immobilizes you and makes life exceptionally hard. So, even though this will be an energy-sucking day, even though I have 3 meetings to attend and one of them I'm facilitating, it's going to be a good day. I demand it be a good day. I just needed to just have a moment of quiet. This is like an interview room. Meeting went well, very well. They accepted my reasoning way easier than I thought they would. So yay! I'm so excited. I was nervous though. I was like, oh my gosh, I stink now because the nervous sweat came out. So I have to deal with that, but it was a good meeting. First meeting of the day. Done. Thank God. Alright, now 2 more meetings and an appeal. But I'm not facilitating those, so I don't feel as, like, about it. I'm on lunch now. Might have overplayed this day up in my head. Might have. It hasn't been as stress-inducing as I thought it would be, so that's good. So, one more virtual, well, they're both virtual kind of things. Well, one's a phone call, one's an actual virtual meeting. And we're going to talk about MIPA, which I definitely need to learn more about MIPA. Because they say things at these lead coordinator meetings they have that I'm just like, I feel like everybody understands what's going on except me. It is 43 degrees. I actually feel like I could take off this coat. I know that's still cold,
I know it's still cold. I'm just like, do I want to wear the coat? I don't know now. Now I feel like I should have worn a hoodie. Could have been happier. Obviously I'm in my car, so it's warmer in the car, and I turned off the heat because I was like, oh, it's getting hot. Then I was like, oh, it's 43. That's why it's getting hot. It's not 32 or lower. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm so happy. I don't know how long we've been in very cold weather. It feels like the past 2 weeks. And I know it's not a lot. I know that it's been a pretty mild winter so far. I'm like, for the sake of our tires, for the sake of our heater, I really prefer if it doesn't go under 32 degrees. And I'm always cold. Like, I get too hot, I get too cold. I'm going through the change, I guess. I'm not. I wish. And I know some women that are like older than me probably be like, no, you don't. I don't know. Like, I'm done having kids. Absolutely done. So I'm like, yeah, I could go through the change and it'd be fine right now. I'm mostly just like, I don't want to take pills anymore. I don't want to be on birth control if I don't have to be. But I have to be. I know some people are like, you can't get pregnant if you're over 300 pounds. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Some people can. I can. If it goes 32 and below, I am exceptionally cold and uncomfortable and absolutely unmotivated to do anything. But if it's above that, especially, it feels nice if you've been stuck in like below freezing temperatures and then it gets to like 40s and 50s and 60s. That feels super nice. You're like, oh, it's spring. I have a tour haul I want to do. And yesterday we got everything cleaned up because we were going to have a classmate of hers over this morning because the mother had to do jury duty. Her mother had to do jury duty, and she needed somebody to watch her and get her on the bus. And I was like, hey, yes, I'm willing. I'm willing to do that. You helped us with transportation during the dancing stuff in the Nutcracker. I can make sure your kid gets on the bus. That's fine. But I was like, we gotta clean up. Because there's gonna be people over, and I know she's 6, but I feel like she'll judge me.
So they're doing an event thing for Valentine's Day. We have to pick out these affirmations. They're affirmations. This is gonna be backwards. It says, you are motivated, consistent, and determined. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take an affirmation, give it to your affirmation appointed person on a Wednesday. I'm like, that's cute, but I'm crafty, so I'm like, can I decorate it? Probably not. I don't know. I'll see what I get tomorrow, and then we'll see how this plays out. One of my coworkers brought her chocolate. She's handing it out. Isn't that sweet? Alright, it is. What is it? It's 3:18. 3:18. All of my meetings are done for today. Thank God. Because honestly, I've had enough social interaction for today. Now I have to go back to my desk and continue to call people. My badge is in the middle console. Remember that, everyone, so you can remind me if I ask where it is. This coat, maybe I should just take it off. It's like 45. It's not freezing, so I don't need to wear it while driving. Still in drive, I should be in park. If I'm trying to remove a coat, I can do
amazing things while driving. One time I took off a bra while driving. I had help. My husband helped me. I was like, can you just reach back there and unclip it? Because we're going to be on this road for another 2 hours and I can't take it anymore. I don't have that bra anymore. Thank God it hurt me. We love her. Alright. We've dropped off Genevieve at dance. Oh my God. I need to stretch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. And now I just wait. She's like, you can get me dinner if you want. No. No, we have stuff at home. And I'm making tacos tonight. You like tacos. You can wait. The saddest part is there's no chips. Should I go get chips? I mean, I don't need chips. I like chips at tacos, but we don't have any crunchy tacos. We only have the tortillas. And I don't know, I was thinking I could make a taco salad and then make like a cheese quesadilla. It's an option. I realized something. It's not that I don't like salad. It's I don't like Cobb salad that much. I will eat the hell out of a taco salad. And it's still kind of night out. It's still kind of daytime out. And it's 5:19. Yay! Alright. I'm just going to sit here. Watch YouTube. Probably turn the car off because honestly it's not that cold. So, I say as I sit here in a warm car and then turn off the heat. It is now, what is it now? 6:27. I've been up since 4 something. Why? I don't know. Probably stress anxiety. Because there's another meeting today. And it's with my boss. I don't know if it's a one-on-one meeting or if it's with someone else. Because when we set it up, it seemed like it was one-on-one. Her just wanting to put me in my place. But she's been sending out emails lately, and it's with me and the other girl that's now director of PS. And she's like, when we meet. And I'm like, are we all meeting together? Whatever. All I know is I got an invite from Joanna to meet her somewhere. And if somebody else shows up, oh well. come back in this car after you've driven it. I'm like, tall person. I have to readjust my mirrors. You doing okay, Seb? You see yourself? Who's that? That's Sebby. And who's this? That's Mommy. Yes. Sandwich. There was a lot of people in that room, so decided to go back to my desk. There's a lot of people in the office. Yeah, I could go to the lunchroom, but there's people in there too. I just want, like, no human interaction during lunch. None. I changed locations again because I just wanted to be alone. And if I'm at my desk, people will come and talk to me. And there's nothing against that. I just need to be alone. I just need my brain to not think about anything for a moment. I need to just be mindless and in a void for a bit. I don't know why I'm feeling so restless today. I'm just like, let me just disassociate for a little bit, please. I think waking up at 4 o'clock is really hitting me hard today. I'm just not here. I'm somewhere else. Mentally. Free! I'm free! At least from the office, because I'm still on call. Will I not be on call? Who knows? It's gonna last forever. At least that's what it feels like. Oh my god, this day went by so slowly. Ugh, I was just not with it. I wake up and the first thing I have to do is runs! People were active last night.
And I got a new game.
Yep, she did.
And my new game is 9 months. That's the game called.
Yeah, she's learning about baby development. Interesting.
And I get to, and I hope they could get girls, because when I was going to download it, it said his life, not her life, their life. I'm kind of worried if it's just a boy.
Okay.
And my job's not open yet, so
Oh no!
I guess I'll go to Wawa.
You gotta wait in the rain. You want me to take you over to Wawa then?
No, it's fine.
You gonna walk in the rain? Alright. People are here.
Love you.
They'll see at 5-ish. This
Yeah.
coffee has a red tint.
It's red velvet.
Oh,
Love you.
gross. Okay, bye. Love you. Gotta go home and get the boy. Just you and me today, Seb. And probably just you and me tomorrow if Daddy gets started at 9 again. Oh well.
said he's been dropped off. And they wanted to take him to the motor room first today, and he was not having it. Now, he doesn't tantrum. He just kind of goes into nonviolent resistance. Like, he just won't go. I had to lure him there with promise of fishies, because I'm not sure if he actually had breakfast. And he's look, we're all motivated by food. You can say you're not motivated by food. I think you're a liar. So I told him, okay, you can get into your fishies as a snack, because he wanted them this morning, and we were like, no, those are for snack time at school. Hey, we want to just get the kid into the motor room so he can work on his gross motor skills. Give him some fishies. It is humata. That's not a word. Stop that. Stop it. Now I have to go to work. Plus sides of not having my husband with me on this drop off is I can go to work and actually arrive on time. So fun times. Most things got rescheduled. There's two, one today, and then a nursing home that has to be seen tomorrow. So if I have a cancellation tomorrow, I can give it to that person. Otherwise, I might have to do it. Or I can get Sing to do it, I guess. But also I want somebody to go out with Brad to shadow him, like observe. I want them to observe him doing his work. So a lot's happening right now. No water or anything. On busy days, it's very hard to do even the smallest of self-care tasks. Right now, I need to do some car care. I need to get gas. Because while it is terrible that I am not going to be there exactly, even if I wasn't getting gas, I was not going to be there by 11:15. But it would be worse to just run out of gas on the way to get him than to stop for gas, make sure I have enough gas to go get him, and then just get him. That's how I see it. So we're just... my shoe. I don't want to take a heel off. That would be terrible. Alright. Alright, got $10 in gas. That'll definitely get us to the boy. I got a text from Genevieve's teacher while working, and it was basically, Genevieve went from reading 84 words a minute to 142 words a minute. Keep up the good... Oh, well, she didn't say about part. And I was like, wow, that's great. Thanks for letting me know. Because that's cool. Good for her. And then the teacher replied, yeah, she's the fastest grower for the reading in our class. And... you know, I just wanted to let you know, keep up the good work. And that felt weird. That felt so weird, because it's all her. Like, why are you congratulating me and telling me I'm doing a good job?
it's her. The only thing that we do is, you know, make things accessible to her. Find things she's interested in, and, you know, usually they're things that she has to read. Like, she likes to play The Sims. We let her play The Sims. You have to read to play The Sims. Maybe not. It helps. Don't know if you... I don't know. She's... That game she showed this morning, that's a game she has to read, and it's telling her pregnancy facts. So she's learning a lot. She's interested in it. And I'm like, cool. But that's, you know, we're putting stuff in front of her and she's absorbing it. It is mostly her. Like, you know, I'm just here like, you want interesting thing? And she's just gobbling it all up. And it just feels like, I've seen the TikToks. I know that there's teachers that are like, these children can't read. And I'm sure there are children that can't read. And I'm sure it's actually a lot of factors. Not just one. But there's people that are blaming the parents. And I'm over here like, she's reading. I don't particularly think I did anything one way or the other. I'm just allowing her to see things and read things, and she's interested in the things and she wants to read. She has a desire to learn. It's super helpful when they have a desire to learn. So it feels like stolen honor in a way to be told, keep up the good work, and being like, thank you, yes, I am doing a good job. I'm more like, congratulate her. She's the one doing it. She's brilliant. I love her. I hope she continues to grow. She's a smart cookie and she needs to keep moving forward. It's amazing how that one text caused all that emotion. Take the bag off. Oh, here's tablet. Was it down? Oh, good boy. Thank you for cooperating. I love it when you cooperate.
Touch the green button to make the train go.
Why?
Yeah, see? It's on the same game it was on this morning. Where's the other one?
The train has stopped.
The train stopped. Hey, thank you. Mwah.
To make the
You
train
do.
touch the green button to make the train go.
All right, we got the boy.
What?
The boy.
What
You see yourself?
we did?
Yeah, it's you and me. I should put my seatbelt on. Okay.
It's time to drive the train. Can you take the passengers to the next station?
I think
Doors of the train to open them.
our buckle is wearing out, because sometimes it'll be like buckled in and then it'll just lift and let me go.
Touch
And I've checked. My fat is not moving over it. My butt isn't moving over the button to unbutton it, because the buttony part to do that is outside of the belt, like that direction. So I'm not spilling over. I'm not that. I don't have that kind of flub. But just sometimes mid-ride, it'll just be like ding.
Touch the doors of the train to open them.
Amy said you can replace your buckles, and I was like, huh. I've never had that issue in a car.
Touch the doors of the train.
So that's interesting. Of all the things to wear out in a car, I've never had the buckles wear out.
Train to close.
Honestly, I like the idea of a creative person at the head of it. Yeah, he has a bad idea. Yes, I'm watching my own vlog. I discovered a hole in the hoodie pocket. I could probably fix it, but I'm just like, oh no! This hoodie is kind of old. from at least 2 or 3 Disney trips ago, and we is not exactly rich folk. Like at one time I thought, hey, we might even be middle class. Not anymore. Inflation done us dirty. But so generally we would do Disney like every 5 years or so. Shush. And I forget if it was one where Daddy was still alive or not, because Mommy is the one who bought me the hoodie. Because back then they didn't have a lot of things that were like 3X. I can find a lot more stuff that's 3X and above now, but back in the dark times it was a struggle. Genevieve was alive, so Daddy had passed away. Okay, I remember now, because Genevieve had a matching hoodie. It was the only mommy and me kind of thing we had. So I had the mini hoodie and she had a baby mini hoodie. And my mother wanted to buy them for us because she thought it was the cutest things, because I'm a big girl. They don't make many like matching mommy and me stuff in my size. So I just never bothered to look for any of that stuff. But then we go to Disney and there's a hoodie that can fit mommy and a hoodie that can fit the baby. She was like almost 2 by then. See, I should have vlogged that because I would have remembered exactly what happened. I had to use context clues to be like what time period it was. So it's 5:16. I gotta go pick up husband. He got done at 5. He doesn't get out of the CVS exactly at 5. But by 5:16, he's probably out there waiting by now. But hey, this is what happens when you get off the same time as me. And we have a thing to go to tonight. So I'm gonna ask Daddy, does he want to go to it? Like, I don't think both of us need to be there exactly. It's not that he doesn't have an interest in her religious education. It's just that he hasn't been that involved in it because he doesn't have the availability that I have. Going for her Holy Communion meeting with the parents. Yikes! I don't know if my parents had to do this. I don't remember. There is a lot of traffic this morning. I can only assume 95 is backed up, because that's what happens when 95 is backed up. And we're a little late for drop-off this morning, but they were waiting for him. And then I had a new guy call out sick because he said he was vomiting all night, and I'm like, if you are legit sick and you believe it is viral, because there's other ways that you throw up that's not viral, right? I was like, get the fuck out of my office. No, I said nice. I was like, if you're vomiting and you have to do home visits today, that's a bad idea. I don't think he has any sick time, so it'll probably be a no pay day. But I don't think it'll be a problem for him to take a sick day. So this morning's not starting off brilliantly. Can we skip to the good part? I couldn't, but you can. Work's over. Thank goodness. And it's Friday. But once again, I am on call. But it's the last weekend. Sunday, I'm done. Of course, that means I do have to do stuff, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I should probably go do that case. I'll decide tomorrow. I mean, it's not a priority, really. Even if she gets waiver services, she can't, like, it's not going to happen instantly. It takes at least 2 months. So What do they want exactly? I don't know. Anyway, as I said, it's Friday. Kids are off. I'm off. Daddy is not off. That always makes me a little bit sad. I like spending time with him. I like having adventures of the weekend with him because all of us being off is a fun time. But 'tis not to be. I mean, he doesn't get off late tomorrow. It'll be 5, but that's like dinner time. He's gonna be home for dinner. Hooray. I don't know what he works Sunday, honestly. Will he be coming to church with us? Who knows? So last night ended with me going to Genevieve's first Holy Communion parent meeting. And it's probably a good thing that Tom didn't come. None of the people there were men or fathers, really. It was all women, all the mothers. And you know, it just kind of reminded me of this thought of, I have heard in some sects of Christianity, they're like the father is the head of the household and the commanding role for religion in the household. And I'm like, where? How? Like what? I'm not saying that he's not into it. I'm just saying that if I wasn't there to be like, hey, I'm going to church, is anyone else going to church with me? I don't think anybody would go to church. I don't think this would happen. He is not the facilitator. I did not anticipate that meeting and going until like almost 9 o'clock. My God. And it felt like a lecture from Monsignor on, you know, like why we're doing this, what we're doing it for, what it means when they first get in. And I'm just like, my guy, I know the stuff. I understand what you're saying. But I am also an adult who has thoughts and opinions, and I'm clearly not as devoted as some people, that's for sure. And you know what, every time I tell people how far we have to drive to get to that church, they're like, oh my God. I'm like, well, what do you expect? If you take away the church that is closest to me and reduce it down to a chapel, and then you're like, well, we're going to have religious classes, but only at this particular church. And also because you are a part of this congregation, this collaboration of churches, you have to bring her to this one particular church. Like, what the freak do you want me to do? The only time it was really like, man, this sucks, was when it was snowing when we came out. That's the only time. Other than that, you know, I'll drive 30 minutes up to Baltimore Pike. It don't matter. The past several days have been an existence of fog. We're just living in Silent Hill right now.
That we are.
And it's so dense at night. Like, it's worse at night than it is in the day. Yay, Costco. Coming here with him is worse than the children. Because they'll usually listen when I say, like, you know, we're sticking to the list. He's a fully grown adult, so not so much. But hey, he also has his own money, so he can buy whatever. Mostly we did stick to the list, though, so that's good. Ah! Squeeze my butt. Do you see anything interesting?
Nope.
Tragic. Are we done here?
Yep.
Okay.
If I have a quarter in this thing, I'm buying myself a water. Come on, quarter. No. I have $1 though. Does that count? I have $1. I have $1. I'm gonna buy a water. I have $1. Here, have my sad $1. Ugh. Take it. Take the sad $1. It doesn't want to take the sad $1. Take sad $1. Yay. Let's get C5. Not what I ordered, but okay. Alright, one more for Dad.